Welcome everyone, and today we're going to review an amazing NFT project that has deep ties with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Okay, just to get the disclaimer out of the way, I'm not a financial advisor in any means. Anything you invest in crypto, blockchain, or NFT technology is at your own liability. Always do your own diligence and be responsible. So let's venture forward into DIMI'S crypto world. And this is the project I'm going to discuss with you today. It's called Bears Metaverse. It has 8,888 total bears that are NFTs, and they're chilling in their metaverse club, as they say here. And with a very interesting thing is their honey token, which I'll be discussing in a later part of this video. And I'm just going to say here on the front page, as they posted, one of their main marketing ideas and the whole value is that they sold out the first part of their collection in only 8 minutes. You know what? Selling like this, basically. It's an amazing thing. They're available on OpenSea. We can see it here on their OpenSea page. Bears Metaverse official. 7.9k items, 3.7k owners. The floor price is almost 0.4 ETH. And we can see here, the artwork is really good. It's really avant-garde. If for you people who don't know what avant-garde means, avant-garde is something that's ahead of its time. Even this thing with the Sims little Sims thing, if you ever played the Sims games, these look really good. I'm totally surprised. They remind me of many good NFT projects. Oh my god, the artwork is so sick. And we can look at the activity now. For the last 90 days, average price was almost 0.6 ETH, and the sales volumes were pretty decent, I must say. 40 plus sales, 30 plus 20. Just looks pretty nice. But before I continue on this project, I just want to say where this project came from, and it came from Fanadize. And Fanadize is the world's first metaverse utility NFT platform and creator of multiple successful NFT projects like Fancy Bears themselves. This is a really interesting thing right here. You can see they sold out some kind of love NFTs. As you can see, these are the media that has been covering Fanadize, and even says meet our creators here. There's some singers, sportswomen, influencers, models. You can see, and even an entrepreneur. So basically, these people are also making their own pictures and then creating NFTs out of them, and so fans can buy them and own a part of their image or their brand. It looks really exciting. So looking now again at the roadmap for the Fancy Bears, let's see what are their next milestones. So they proclaimed that the next milestones for them are artists, celebrities, and athletes. They're going to join the Fancy Bears Metaverse. Also, there's going to be a huge bear party in the USA with the meeting of all bears, including celebrities. So basically, what are they doing? Because one of their founders owns NFTs from the Bored Ape Yacht Club. The idea is that they want to provide utility with the token, with their own NFT, so people can meet real life in person, not only in the metaverse, and also have really interesting airdrops from their honey token and honey jar. We'll move up to that soon, but this is just like a sneak peek into what's happening with this project. So there's going to be also a big bear party in Europe, same but more Mediterranean vibes. Also merchandise, collabs with big brands. They're already in the talks with them. Honey token airdrops, as I said before, with their rewards, and NFT 2.0, which literally blew my mind away. So oh my god, I just can't wait to discuss this. This video needs to have a certain flow, and I need to talk with you guys about this. So I just don't know where to start from because I'm so excited about this. So let's get on. So what you get if you purchase a Fancy Bear, you get access to one 3D scanning enabled metaverse club in their metaverse land, so you can literally participate and enjoy yourself in their land. Also, 30% of the royalties will be added to the Fancy DAO. Also, special bear swag, a t-shirt, and your bear after 3 months, and a hoodie after 6 months. So basically, you buy your NFT, you acquire it, and then you can you're going to get a hoodie and a t-shirt with your own NFT printed on it. That sounds pretty dope, I must say. This sounds awesome. Also, exclusive deals for brands that are partnering with their club. In the past, they worked with Samsung, L'Oreal, and many others. L'Oreal is a beauty company, if you don't know, and Samsung, of course, provides phones. Also, the governance, the future of the club is in your own hands. FBM community is very strong and will be very important. Honey jars and honey token airdrop will be used to modify your bear, add new features, and get new NFTs. Also, real life meetups, as I said before, with the party in the USA and Europe, and full commercial usage and rights over your NFT. You're the sole owner of the artwork. It's up to you. How will you use your bear? This sounds really awesome, because this reminds me, because them giving you full commercial usage, what can you do? You can basically, if you own some kind of company or you have your own brand, with the ownership of this NFT, even though somebody else created it, because you purchase it and you have the rights because you own it, nowadays, you can, if I have a marketing company, let's say, or if I have, I don't know, a private dentistry ordination or whatever, I can put on my logo, I can put my fancy bear on my logo. That sounds pretty awesome, because they won't sue you for copyright, because it's actually, they made the token, but it's yours. You have all the rights. This is totally amazing. NFT for Ukraine. Always support for the war in Ukraine. I know now there's a ceasefire, retreats of Russian forces, but I think you can help with minting. NFT for Ukraine on Ethereum or Polygon network with the amount of tokens you want to donate for war victims. This sounds awesome, supporting people. Also, holding benefits. Metaverse land airdrop, free merch, a fancy DAO, honey airdrop, special events, prize pool, and new collections that they're making currently. Can't disclose anything. A music label and honey jar airdrops. With the roadmap, again, as I discussed, in January they said they made a voting website, the fancy DAO, customized fancy hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, ready to buy. You can also, if you can't wait, you can also buy and print. This will be available. You can buy and print. You just upload your NFT, the picture, and you can print it on the t-shirt or whatever you want, even though you get one for free. Okay, with the team, Mr. Bartek and Josh Ong as an advisor, and Bartek as the founder. They own the Bored Apes, and also Benjamin, an advisor. We can see here. The good part about this is they're doxed, so there's a really low chance of a rug pull. You know, we're always hearing everybody scares of the rug being rugged, somebody running away with your money. No, I think these guys are really serious and can make, I know it, these guys are really serious and they can make an awesome project because they're so devoted to what they're doing right now. This is awesome. Has a lot of followers, 42.6 thousand. He's talking a lot, making some posts and replying to a lot of the community. Also, the AMAs, always posting the AMAs here. We can see it on their own Twitter. They're posting AMAs and they're posting some really cool videos. I mean, always posting the AMAs, asking people, always connected with their community, which is absolutely awesome. So what's the deal with the honey jars? The honey jar is an NFT that is similar to the serum made by the Bored Ape Yacht Club, but with completely different economics. So one honey jar lets you either improve the rarity of the eyes, mouth, hat, or clothes, or two features up in terms of rarity. And also they have created some new features, some clothes, hats, backgrounds, and furs, different kind of furs they have on, which are randomly distributed among the holders, modifying the bears. And about the airdrop, how do you get them? Basically, if you own at least one fancy bear, you are able to claim a free honey jar, and free honey was given for every member of their club in the metaverse. And now, talking about their token, the honey token. So honey is a tradable deflationary utility asset. So honey is a tradable deflationary utility token for the Fancy Bears Metaverse project, and it's on the Ethereum mainnet ERC20 token. So basically it will be used and distributed among the Fancy Bear community, but it will thrive inside the whole NFT world. The Fancy Bear community is going to be the first one to have access to it. So basically, what's the idea? They will add the liquidity and list the token on Uniswap at the end of March, and 50% of the tokens will be distributed to the bears and jars, and 5% will go for the liquidity partners, and the other 45% will be farmable in the future via staking pools or liquidity farming. Okay, and they won't pre-selling any tokens, and the listing price of the honey token will be $0.01. So they're gonna airdrop the token by the amount of bears and honey jars you own. So every honey jar and every bear will carry a set amount of honey value allocated to it. So for every bear, you'll be able to claim 142,000 worth of honey. That token's equal to around 1420 USD of the listing price. That's around 0.46 ETH. And with every jar, you will get 71,000 worth of honey tokens. That's equivalent to $710, and that's like 0.2425 ETH. So this is pretty good value. So it means they're giving away almost 0.7 ETH for each fancy bear on average. So thinking about the floor right now, basically if you purchase now a floor NFT with 0.39 worth of ETH, you're going to get 0.7 ETH per fancy bear on average. Also, I didn't mention farming. So with the specific rules being that you can only unstake your token from the honey jar and to get your honey tokens after 6 months. And the total unlock period afterward will last the next 18 months. So the more honey you spend, the more honey you'll get rewarded afterwards. So how does that happen? So you invest your honey into your bear, and then afterwards there's even more honey that you will be able to harvest. And more honey jars will be available for minting in the future as prizes in different contests and challenges, but always remember that the airdrop is only going to be 45% of the honey tokens. So more honey jars will be available for minting in the future as prizes in different contests and challenges. Only 50% of the honey tokens will be airdropped. The other 45% of the total supply will be available for harvesting. And all of the honey you have spent with upgrades, mints, events, and merch is going to be partially redistributed into the harvesting pool. And now, the part that I'm most, oh my god, thinking about. Look at this. So now, honey is the dawn of the NFT 2.0 era. What's the next step for Fancy Bears? So in November, they made some ideas to launch a profile picture NFT project. Okay, and they succeed after a couple months of hard work. Awesome. So what's the point of NFT? The part that enrages me when I purchase an NFT, what happens? That when I purchase it, the one I can choose the one I like if it's in my budget. So, but when I mint an NFT, I get what I get. You don't know what you're going to get when you mint it. So with this thing now, with the NFT 2.0, they're going to present with honey token. So just look at this awesome thing. With the NFT 2.0, they're going to make it available with the honey tokens to change the features of your NFT. So you can get an NFT. If you get an NFT you don't like, you can invest your honey tokens and with swapping out features to maybe something you can or like or will like. But just remember, when you're doing this, the initial metadata of the NFT you have, it will be listed on OpenSea. So people will be able to see how the Fancy Bear looked before, but also look now how it looks now with the honey you invested by exchanging features. So they will also be introducing two properties, and that's called, the first one is bear level and the second is eaten honey. So you can show off your high level bear with a lot of honey eaten, and also this thing. They will implement the honey token with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Look at how. I'm gonna show you a brief picture. This is so sick. My mind just exploded right now. I mean, I need to calm down. Because the worst part of the NFT is that you couldn't trade the traits. It's what you got You minted it. That's what you got. You can't change it, but it's yours. Come on. I think this is so sick. And implementing it with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is one of the most famous NFT projects. Come on, guys. Like how can this get any better? I don't know. I mean, thinking about this, you can buy your fancy bear right now, and with the airdrops, you're going to make instantly a profit. Please shower these guys with some love. Join their Discord. Follow them on Instagram. These guys are making a revolution. This is awesome. This is a 10 out of 10 project. I'm personally thinking of getting one right now, literally. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Please check them out. Links will be in the description. Always, thanks for watching. A like and a subscribe is always well appreciated. Comment down below what you think about this project. I think it's awesome. So, see you in the next episode of DIMI'S Crypto World.